Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Monday, April the 12th. Also going to have our weekly preview. And speaking of preview, let's start our week off with a very busy week of reports. As we can see, the week is loaded with heavy duty economic reporting, including CPI information. We have Fed Chairman speaking on Wednesday. We have crude inventories. We have retail sales. We have unemployment claims. We have consumer confidence. And on top of that, we're kicking off earnings week. So it's going to be a very busy week in reference to earnings and, of course, all of the data coming from these economic reports. How has the market reacted to these? Well, we have another all-time record which we established Friday's session. After a very slow start, the market continued to move higher. Very similar pattern that we've been having from week to week, from day to day in the last several weeks. An all-time high at 41.2150. The volume continues lower as we're averaging less 1.1, which is our minimum amount of volume that we're looking for in order to find the type of movement that we are expecting. And of course, the ATR is down to 48.8, but it's still above 14. But here we go again, guys. Same old story. We sound like a broken record. Market continues to move higher, interpreting the economic information in the United States and what's happening through the COVID reopenings as positive. And we're going to see if this continues, if this holds, it starts to materialize, as all of the banter coming from Washington starts to develop into a true story in reference to this new spending bill that they're trying to pass through. So we'll see what kind of effect that's going to have on our market. So let's look closely behind these numbers. And as we can see in this particular time frame, again, here's our target. Here's where we were on Friday. Market breaks clearly through, establishes another all-time high, pulling right back to what used to be the previous all-time high, bouncing off there. So there is our support and our resistance area, our all-time high, and this level here at 41.0375, around that area, 104, 105. Pretty much 103 through 105 is our support, and right up here about 123 and change, that's where our high is. Now that's where our market can oscillate through. Market right now is bouncing off. Now it's trying to extend higher, but we can't make any trade decisions there yet. Let's look at our analysis chart. We can see a clearer look here. As you can see here, here's our intraday high, which was established on Friday, which is also our all-time high. Market establishes the all-time low earlier. Remember, we were kind of compressed here. We broke clearly through to establish this high. Market coming off the highs. Now we're finding ourselves in this little bit of a compression here. It hasn't been established. It hasn't a clear compression yet. This part has, and it broke clearly through. We'll have to see what's going to happen with this activity. Now, what can we expect? Okay, we expect a little bit movement to the lower section, potentially to this particular trend line here, and more continuation to the upside. We actually have to break this price level here. There's your ascending triangle. So that's our first move. Now, can the market continue from here higher? Absolutely. Can come back here, hold support, and then move higher, or any break below here. We're expecting the market to potentially come lower to this particular area here, which is in confluence with a value area from Friday. So there's our support. Here is our resistance. Here's where the market is ranging through right now, similar to the other time frame that I showed you. And this is where we're expecting to see a continuation to the upside once if it holds support and breaks clearly above this, or a breakthrough to come test this area here and potentially move lower. Take care, guys. Have a great session.